Welcome to Technique Tuesdays with the Department of Parks and Recreation, Prince George's County. This is your home each week to stay healthy and to keep your sports skills sharpened. Let's live more, play more.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Campbell and I'm going to be your pickleball instructor today, and we're going to walk you through a series of videos that will allow you to learn the game of pickleball. All right, so what we're going to talk about, we're going to kind of piece it all together now with moving from the baseline up to the non-volley zone line. Now when we first started, we always try to teach from the non-volley zone back to the baseline. Why? Because 80 to 90% of the game is played from the non-volley zone. So say, for example, I get my opportunity for the third shot and I decide that I'm going to hit a third shot drop, but I hit it too deep. What I'm going to end up in doing is once I hit this ball, so I hit the ball from the baseline, depending on how well or poor I hit this ball, it will determine how quickly I can get to the non-volley zone. So what I want to do is when I serve and I get the return, or my partner gets the return, we're going to hit the ball, and then we're going to kind of have to respond or be prepared for the reaction of what we're going to get in return. So if I can't get from here to there all in one shot, I end up in an area called no man's land. That's the part of the court between the non-volley zone line and the baseline. So what's going to happen is if I hit my ball and I see my opponent ready to strike the ball, I have to go into what's called a good split step ready position, where my paddle's up out in front of me. I'm ready for anything that's coming at me. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to hit the ball and then continue to charge the mountain and then take what I get. So I'm going to prepare myself by getting a good split step. I'm getting into this position. So if I end up here because my shot was bad, the same thing I was doing here, or the same thing that I'm doing from the baseline, is now here in the middle. I'm holding my paddle fairly light up at the non-volley zone line, medium range here, a lot harder there. So what I'm going to do is if Lori hits me a ball, it's no different than if I was here or there. The only change is that when I hit the ball out in front of me between 10 and 2, when I hit the ball, I just have my follow through going an extra inch or two. So if she plays me a ball and I hit it over, it's still no different than when I was standing here or if I was standing there on the baseline. So what I would do is hit it, and then I move to try to get where I want to go, okay? So it's a process to get here, but this is where the end game is. So from the baseline to no man's land to non-volley, those are options for me to get there. But the most important thing is when I hit a ball, I'm ready for what I'm getting in return, but I'm always constantly trying to get myself in this position here. And that covers no man's land. All right, everyone, thanks for joining us today on Technique Tuesday, and we hope that you visit us on our pgparks.com website, and join us next week for another Technique Tuesday. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for joining us. Be sure to tune in again and visit the online resource center at pgparks.com, your one-stop shop for arts, fun, fitness, and sports. Let's live more, play more, indoors.